Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Hello. I don't think he's British, but it just came out of my mouth that way. Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate stopping on by, coming at you with a VHS showcasing that I never would have imagined, and you guys probably never would have imagined would be a showcasing I'd ever do. It'll be interesting to see the views on this one. I don't imagine we'll have many views on this particular showcasing. I can't blame people. I would be very surprised if the views on this one surpassed 10. I'm coming at you to do a VHS showcasing. The only reason I'm doing this is because I found this VHS at Half Price Books, sealed, unopened, in original factory shrink wrap and stuff. So I just, for $2, I was just like, too good to pass up. May or may not be, I don't know. I just went for it. Picked this title up, which is a factory sealed VHS release from the late 90s of the, at the time, restored Gone with the Wind. I've talked about this movie possibly briefly. The title's possibly come up in radio shows. And, just because I'm a huge movie fanatic doesn't mean I'm a fan of every movie ever made or a fan of all movies that are regarded as quote-unquote classics. I don't regard this movie as very much of anything worth watching at all. And that's even before the purported events of 2020 that happened. That I think this movie was actually a hot seller for a few weeks after those purported events, because there was some kind of fear at the time about this movie being altered. I don't think they altered it, but what they did do, I think, is on streaming services they put like a disclaimer before the movie to indicate that you probably know the story. I'm not going to say it out loud, but at any rate, this is a factory sealed VHS release of a movie that I hold in very low regard, Gone with the Wind. This VHS, for some reason, like all the copyright information and all the fine print on the bottom of the back of this VHS, is printed in a way that's very difficult to see. I'm pretty sure this release is from the year of 1998. I want to say in 97, or definitely obviously 98, somewhere around there. They restored this movie and actually did a theatrical re-release of the movie, and my dad and I saw it at the time, and I was just like, oh, well, that movie was just long and boring and uneventful for me. But at any rate, here's this factory sealed VHS release. I gobbled this up for $2, then I went home and looked on eBay only to find, I wasn't planning on necessarily reselling it or anything, but I'm like, oh wow, I wonder what these go for on eBay. Lo and behold, I found a listing for $2 on eBay for a factory sealed VHS of Gone with the Wind. Taking a closer look at the front cover, we've got the classic imagery here, Gone with the Wind, and if you, these letters, if you rub your finger over them, are actually raised gold letters. All the letters here for the title, Gone with the Wind, are all raised gold letters, which is classy and all this and that. Panning further down, we see the classic imagery of what's his name and what's her name doing whatever. Panning further down, the glorious landscape of wherever this takes place. On the bottom here, we can see the all-important winner of 10 Academy Awards, including 1939 Best Picture, Whoop-de-doo-da-day. Big whoop. Taking a look at the right spine, since this is a double VHS release, it's twice the thickness of a normal VHS. In this case, they can put the title Gone with the Wind basically standing upright, which is kind of convenient, I guess. MGM Home Entertainment logo up top, Gone with the Wind, which is also, let me double check, yep, on the spine here it's also raised gold lettering, pretty classy. Got your Lover's Embrace imagery there with a catalog number on the bottom of 207199. Taking a look at the left spine, seems to be identical with the exception of being able to see the MGM printed on this factory sealed VHS. Looking at the top of the VHS, once again, the fact that it's a double VHS release gives you more space up top to write Gone with the Wind. And let me check, yes, it is gold raised lettering. Taking a look at the back of this VHS, we've got a sticker, security sticker that covers up this. There's some phrase that probably says, oh, this movie is one of the most wonderful movies ever made, blah, blah, blah. image there. One of the reasons I don't like it looking at this imagery on back is I don't like, 30s or necessarily even 40s early color in movies. I just I just rather prefer a black and white movie for a 30s or 40s or 50s movie, but some people like to look at that early color. I'm not a big fan of it myself. David O. Selznick's production of Margot, Michelle's Pulitzer. Honestly, I just tried reading this synopsis, and since I'm not a fan of the movie, it didn't do anything for me, so you can pause and read the synopsis if you so choose. Underneath the synopsis in the imagery, we've got a little box that says mastered for video in its original Technicolor glory with a remastered digital soundtrack, which is no longer digital on VHS, of course, but I'm pretty sure they did like a multi-channel 5.1 digital remix of the movie for the theatrical release, which of course is available that way on DVD and Blu-ray and things, but obviously on this VHS the closest you're going to get is hi-fi stereo Dolby surround, as is indicated here on the back of the VHS next to the G rating. And as we pan all the way down to the bottom of the back of the cover art, you can see what I mean. Like, you can barely read. I don't know why they printed this stuff in this goofy way they print it. It's like the back is in black and then they print this stuff in gray. Like, why not just print it in white? Because you can't see it for crap. Look at that. This movie is almost 4 hours long. Holy Hannah. Approximate running time 3 hours, and if I'm reading this correctly, it's really hard to read. 55 minutes, color 1939, digital video transfer. All this information here, which I can't read because it's frickin' gray on, like dark gray on black. There it is. If you can read it, good luck with that. Bottom corner there, MGM Home Entertainment logo. And obviously, since this is a factory sealed VHS release, I'm not going to open it to show the VHS tapes, because the whole reason I got this is because it's factory sealed. So we will not be looking at the VHS tapes. I'm sure all you guys are horribly disappointed in that. All 3 or 4 of you people that watch this video. I actually hesitated in even doing this video, but I'm like, well, I might as well do this video. It'll be interesting to see how many views this gets. I guess that pretty much does it for my showcasing of factory sealed VHS release from 1998, I think, of Gone with the Wind. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you guys are glad it's over. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. Catch you on the next video.